So today we're going to be doing urgent messages from spirits. There's going to be 3 piles. There is a thumbnail up, but if you guys like, I will give you something to choose from. That being said, my classes are still up and in session. Feel free to reach out via email at any point if you're interested in any of my classes or my courses. And yeah, let's get right into it. Oh, and for personal readings as well. Any type of spiritual consultation. Okay. I was gonna do something fun, cutesy, and all of that, but my original purpose for my channel is to give messages from spirit, to give guidance, and to give clarity to those who need it. So I won't always be doing the most bubbliest, fun, entertaining readings. I really want to focus more on spirit messages and important messages from spirit to help to just give you that clarity that you need in your life, okay? So every now and then I will be having a more serious reading like this. This is urgent messages from spirit. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not one of those readers that's just gonna be super bubbly, and you know, I have my days. I have my days when it's like that, but when it's time to get serious, we're gonna get serious in this channel, okay? That being said, there's gonna be 3 pouch collections. You can look at the thumbnail, but I also have some supplements y'all can choose from. Sure, I got this. Alright, it's gonna be pile 1. Pile 1. Hold on, y'all. 2 minutes. Pile selection starts at 2 minutes. Alright. This is pile 1. My nails are not done, y'all. Pile 1 is the probiotic supplement. Okay. Pile 2 is women's keratin supplement. And this will be pile 3. It's my energy vitamin B12 gummies. Flavored cherry. They taste so good. This will be pile 3, alright? So let's run that back. Pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 2. And pile 3. Alright, y'all. These are urgent messages from spirit. We're not about to play. We're going to find out what spirit going to tell us. Alright, pile 1. Starting at 325. Let's see. Urgent messages from spirit. Ancestors and spirit guides, please tap me into pile 1's energy. Thank you for your divine light and knowledge always. Ashe. What are some urgent messages for my pile 1 from spirit? Make sure y'all like, y'all subscribe, y'all comment, show your girl some love. It's free. Alright. Urgent messages from spirit. Let's go. Pile 1. Pile 1, if you have been through like a loss of some sort, this doesn't even have to be recent, but it has affected you. You know what I mean? It's safe to do the things that you're wanting to do. It's safe to be open again. There's something here about like trusting. Maybe you had like trust issues. And got the Lovers in the tuck. You're going to be becoming more disciplined as well. For some of you dealing with trust issues, you need to know that the people you have around you, like friend-wise, you can trust them. I think because of this loss or whatever happened to you in the past, it got you really guarded. Any messages from Spirit? My apologies. First, slight message for some of you. If you're dealing with health problems, you need to go figure out what's going on with your body. You need to find out. Some of you need to walk away from a situation that's like damaging your health. For very few of you, if you do not fix this health problem, it may lead to like getting some type of surgery. Now, this doesn't have to be like physical body. This could be like teeth, anything. Just make sure you up on your health. For others of you, you could be walking away from something. What is my power ones need to walk away from? What do you need to walk away from? You need to walk away from overexerting yourself, overdoing it, overgiving, oversharing. You need to give yourself a break. You need to learn how to keep to yourself. There's a need for like rest, mental rest. Okay? And for those of you who just always giving yourself to people, cut that out. Stop that. It's not helping you. Again, if you don't have a health problem, you don't need to do things that'll make you have a health problem in the future. And especially like mental health. All right. And it might be something that disappoints you. For some of you, if you're not walking away from something, you may run into something that disappointed you, or this could be that past thing I was talking about. But either way, don't let it. Spirit doesn't want you to let this situation make you. They want you to sit back and reflect. Reflect more on your life overall too. It's like you need to connect deeper with your higher self or something like within. For some of you, it needs to be like more prayer or more spiritual connection there. It's like an emptiness because it's a lack of trust. All right? Or some of you could just be feeling like emotionally tired of stuff. Things just always going a certain type of way, just not in your favor. It could just be like your mentality. You need to shift it. Urgent messages from Spirit, from our powers. It's like they want you to go after your dreams, but you hold yourself back in so many ways. Power one. You're someone that you can make money. It's not even just money. It's just like you as a whole. You're a special person and you need to put yourself out there. And it's not even just about putting yourself out there, because I'm tired of people saying that. It's not that easy to do that. But still, don't limit yourself. Don't feel like, oh, this is not able to happen for me or something like that due to the past. You feel what I'm saying? Or anything you've been through. Sometimes people self-sabotage. Just don't do that. Any messages from Spirit? Yep. You got the Magician. It's like you can manifest anything you want in your life, but you limit yourself. For some of you, it's nerves, or you're just worried about what other people have to think. They just want you to have more self-confidence and believe in yourself a little bit more. Believe in yourself. It doesn't even have to do with putting yourself out there on social media. Just believe in yourself as a whole, because you are valuable. And sometimes you feel like you're not. You got somebody in your energy competing with you. Who is this person, Spirit? somebody trying to keep you stuck. Is this somebody physically doing this or spiritually doing this for you? So if you are a this is a very rare message because not everyone have people around them that's as spiritual as them. Like, for instance, if you're a practitioner or tarot card reader, whatever, you're most likely to have a friend or someone from the past that did the same thing. So to me, you could be somebody that's also a tarot card reader or a spiritual person in some type of way. If that's the case, then you have someone that's trying to spiritually block you and keep you small. That's why you keep self-sabotaging. And since you got the Magician, you're definitely somebody that knows how to manifest. If you're not deep into it, you just know how to manifest. You use words of affirmation. You talk life into yourself. You do things like that, but you still self-sabotage at the same time, which is real contradicting. Even at times you may feel like, why am I feeling this way? It's because of this person. I do recommend some type of cleanse or some type of return to sender. Definitely hit me for that. Definitely. It's like someone trying to keep you stuck. Why is this person trying to keep my pollen stuck? This really took a turn. It's like they're going through bad luck and they want you to have the same. It's almost giving like destiny swapping energy. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's giving like destiny swapper. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like they tried to destiny swap. It didn't work. Now they're experiencing bad luck. They're trying to do things to keep you stuck. They probably feel like you retaliate. Again, if you're already spiritual, they feel like y'all in this back and forth spiritual battle, but little do they know you have not done anything to them. This person's delusional, but this person is going to get karma, 100,000%. They're delulu, but they're keeping you stuck somehow because they're playing in your head mentally. It's because you already have these self-sabotaging energies. If it wasn't for that, they won't be able to because you are spiritually strong and you're protected. But you already have this little opening for them to play in your head. It's like they can't do anything else but that because you are protected. But since sometimes you're hot and cold with yourself, they're able to use that window to use and mentally manipulate you. So sometimes if you're feeling down out of nowhere, if you're feeling stagnant, that's this person. It's only because every now and then you start to doubt yourself and you lower those guards. Any other way they can't get you though. I think they tried to throw hexes and stuff at you and it didn't work. They realized the only thing that works is the mental manipulation for some weird reason. This is like a stalker. This person's lonely. People are starting to leave them. They're starting to walk away from them. You may have walked away from this person. Of course, you're not friends with this person no more. I feel like because of this relationship, this past friendship, whoever this person was, it caused you to not trust people. And Spirit's letting you know that you can trust people. Not everybody that's coming into your life is out to get you, but you do need to have your guard up and you do need to cleanse yourself from this person. Take this person out your energy. Do a cord cut and do something, but remove this energy. Get this person away from you. It's giving obsessive destiny swapping person. And I hate using the same words other people use, but it's really what I see. And it's really sad that people, you know what, I really don't like people that see somebody living a certain type of life, don't know what they've been through, but want their life. So you're going to get everything that person been through. You don't know if that person almost died. You don't know if that person got shot 50 times and they survived it. You want their life? Okay, you're going to get it. So it's something like that. Like this person wants your life and they're starting to deal with some of the things you went through. If you are again, you have to be a spiritual person, power. If you've been through so much, and this is why sometimes you doubt yourself, because all the stuff you've been through, you're super resilient, but sometimes mentally you can doubt yourself because people have mentally screwed you so much and you literally have to self-heal. So yeah, now people view you as this high-ranking spiritual person, but at the same time You deal with stuff people don't even know. So this destiny swapper, again, you don't speak about the things you've been through. You kind of like that person that people go to for advice, and you don't really have someone to like open up to yourself. So people always coming to you, but you don't really have people to go to. Therefore, people don't know your business. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know. They just see you how you are. This is a situation like that. Like this person is just assuming that you got it all, assuming that you're the best at what you do, assuming that your life is just great, not knowing, trying to destiny swap, not knowing you went through hell. So whatever you went through, this person is going to also go through. And it's going to be worse because this person is doing it maliciously. You had no choice. That was the life you were given. So this person's going to get bad luck, bad karma. It's just a whole bunch of stuff is going to slowly start to fail for them. They're going to start losing friends. Family's not going to want to talk to them. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. The more this person creeps up in your energy, the more shit is going to go bad for them. Okay? But this is an urgent message from spirits for you to realize and awake yourself and know that you are valuable. Whatever you're feeling internally is because of this person, this energy you are called to cleanse. You are called to do a return to sender as soon as possible. And yeah, Spirit just wants you to know that everything's going to go in your favor. You can start to trust people, but you do need to have more discernment, and you do need to get this person out your energy. But yeah, part one is what I got for you. If you like the way I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to part two. Pile two. Let's go. Alright, pile two. If you chose the carotene or pile or image 2 on my thumbnail, this pile is for you. We're going to do urgent messages from Spirit. I'll use another deck because I'm called to. For this pile, I feel like Spirit wants you to connect to nature more and get back to yourself. Like if you're a woman, they want you to do more natural things. Like I'm not really getting makeup, but I'm getting like hair. They want you to use your antennas, especially if you're a melanated woman. They want you to, you know, stop wearing so much hair extensions and stuff like that so they can connect with you more. I feel like all three piles are spiritual, of course, because it's a spiritual reading, but I feel like the people who are watching indulge with that a little bit. So yeah, y'all know what I mean. Some of y'all might be called to like locking your hair, wearing an afro out, wearing your curls out, you know, like stop wearing so much processed hair, whatever. Some of y'all can be called to wrapping your hair up more, especially when you sleep. But yeah, Ancestor and Spirit guys, please tap me into Pile 2's energy. Thank you for your divine light and knowledge always. I'll share. Damn. Urgent messages from Spirit. What's going on, my Pile 2? Urgent messages. It's like, it's something here about your beauty enhancing. Like, you want to become more natural. I don't know. Like, I just see somebody glowing. And it's not like pregnancy, but if you're pregnant, congratulations or whatever. But it's like you're glowing physically because spiritually you are inclining. It's like in sync. So it's like, I feel like some of you are going to be connecting more to spirit by doing more natural things, if that makes sense, like eating healthier for your mind's eye. Changing out your hair, like doing different hairstyles that's more natural to connect more to your roots. There's just like a connection deepening here, Pile 2. But yeah, there's your messages from Spirit. And if you're not doing that, then you need to get on that because Spirit's calling you to do that. There's your messages from Spirit. There's something here about stop spending so much money too. Stop spending your money. if you're somebody that takes, like, buy takeout and stuff like that, cut it out. Why are you eating so much processed food? Stop eating takeout. Like, there's nothing good about takeout. If you are someone that's like, you're getting even Chipotle and stuff like that. But if it's like stuff like that, okay, cool. But if you're getting McDonald's, Burger King, and what are you doing? Stop eating that shit. But it's something here like that. Like, change your diet a little bit. And if you are already, you want the money, because that's what they want you to do. It's just something here about, like, cut it out. Cut out the things that you know is not good for you. And you know better. You know? Like I said in the beginning, I'm not going to sugarcoat this reading. I'm going to talk to y'all exactly how Spirit is giving me to tell y'all. So, yeah. You got moving on. Thank you. Next. Some of y'all need to get fit. Some of y'all need to get active. You see they on that bike right there. Ride your bike. Get on your shit. Go outside. Breathe. Breathe, y'all. Go breathe some fresh air. It's like there's some internal changes that need to be done if they're not being done already. Like I said, if you're already on that, Spirit is giving you the biggest round of applause. Like, for real. But for some of you, you need to start to implement these things into your life. Like, get healthy. Stop eating takeout. Stop doing things that's raising your cortisol levels. Like, stop stressing over things that you can't control and start fixing things that you can control. Like, your eating habits or your sleeping habits. You know, just try to put little by little, add good things into your day. Like, you know, I'm going to be major. If you are used to eating takeout or eating bullshit, just add in a fruit a day. Like, slowly, you know, do them changes and then you will see a change. It's just something here about keep moving, keep going. Even though it says moving on, thank you, next. Even though some of y'all are moving on from a lifestyle, I don't feel like you're moving on from a person. I feel like you're moving on from a lifestyle and you're ready to embrace it. It's saying thank you next because you are accepting the life that you once lived. You're accepting the way that you once operated, but now you're ready for a new chapter. It's just something here like that. Okay? For some of you, if you have a garden or you have space to garden, use it. Do that as a pastime. Like, you know what I mean? Spirit wants you to utilize your gifts. It's like you have opportunities to make things better and you don't sometimes. It's just something here like that. All right? Be more adventurous. Go out more. Like, for real. Get off of social media. No, stay on YouTube, y'all. But get off of social media as far as, like, you know, watching other people's lives. Or, you know, like, you know when you're on Instagram, you see people could post whatever. You don't know if that's the life they're living. Like, so it's something here about, like, stop looking outside of you for happiness and look within. All right? Urgent messages from Spirit for our power tools. We got commitment. You know what's so funny? Commitment is an important factor in building a successful relationship. I feel like some of y'all is going to be in a committed relationship very soon. And it's like, this person is going to be very in sync with you as far as the way you move. And for some of you, when you start to think and operate in the way we were just talking about, you're going to attract this person. For others of you, this person's already around you and things are just going to get deeper and stronger. Urgent message. It's like you need to, Spirit wants you to connect with your family members that are still alive. If you have any great grandmas, aunts, uncles, go call them up and go find out some information about your ancestry. There's something you need to know, okay? There's something like that. Like, you need to know more about your ancestry, and Spirit is calling you to do so. You may be having dreams or, like, nudges to do certain things. Do it, because it's going to lead you back to your ancestry. There's something that they want you to know, like, about you and where you came from. Urgent messages from Spirit. Move in silence. Stop telling people your plans. Move in silence. Move in silence, y'all. And you see she got these little colorful balls on her face. Before, I took it as, like, I just took it differently, but in this reading, I'm taking it as be incognito. You know how like those iguanas, I'm not calling you none of that shit, but just listen. You know how iguanas can like match with the wall? They're very just like octopuses. Like, what do you call that? Camouflage. Be camouflage. So I'm not saying if you're around a certain environment and it's like you don't have to remove yourself, but just move in silence about what you're doing. Camouflage, you know, go with the flow, blend, like let people feel like they know more than what you do. In all reality, you know more. It's like 48 laws of power shit. Like, you know what I mean? Don't say too much, let people talk. It's rather people do to you than you do to them. Shit like that. You need to practice it or look it up. 48 laws of power. Move in silence. It's like somebody coming around you telling all your gossip. You don't gotta go, oh yeah, say with me. Because the other day, no, let them talk. Let them talk. And it's not like you're being funny. Just don't tell people. You don't know the intentions of people. So it's like your urgent message from spirit is since you don't know everyone's intentions right now, don't blab to everybody about stuff. You know what I mean? Like keep stuff silent. Keep stuff private. Everything that you know about you is not for everyone to know because you have a lot of jealous people that have secret hidden agendas around you. Okay? So you need to camouflage yourself when you're around certain people. Okay? It's like somebody's going to tell on themselves. Spirit is telling me right now that someone's going to tell on herself because if you act like, it's like play dumb. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Play dumb. Let people tell on themselves because you're very intelligent. Sometimes you call people out before the stuff happens and then they get to say, no, I was never going to do that. And you don't really have the proof but your spiritual intuition. But Spirit's going to give you that proof because if you play dumb, this person's going to tell on herself and you're going to have that. So they can't be like, oh, I ain't trying to do that. You're going to be like, what is this? You're going to have the proof, and then they ain't going to have nothing to say. All right? So there's something here like that. Urgent messages. What I say? Photo proof. Getting evidence. I can't make this shit up. I feel like someone's going to snitch on themselves, and you're going to have the proof. By you playing dumb. By you acting like it is what it is. You know? That's just how people are. Because when you're intelligent, let me cut the small talk and just tell you to research. Look up the 48 laws of power. Look up like things monks used to do in ancient like history. Look up different ways of moving and different ways of thinking. Because it's like in different cultures, they used to do things differently. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Because you're someone that could be, you like knowledge. You like looking things up. You like researching. So this might be a little project for you. You might find interesting, like for real. But find things out about how to move because I'm telling you, just be more stealthy. Urgent messages from Spirit about how to use. Thief. Here, I told you once, I'm gonna tell you twice. Like a thief in the night. Thief. When I see this card, I'm getting someone that's trying to imitate or mimic you. It's weird that I picked up on Pop Smoke, because what did that got to do with it? But the line of it was, I'll tell you once, won't tell you twice. So maybe this is somebody that you already told, like, you know, cut this out or don't do this. You know, you already gave them a fair warning. I feel like that's who you're going to find out who's doing things to you. You already told them, like, look, what you're doing is not cool, like, chill. But if you play dumb, you want to start to figure out what this person's really been doing. All right, urgent messages from Spirit. What's going on? No facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up and lies, bro. You are going to find out something. You know what I'm getting? That's crazy. It's like, oh my God. This is so relatable. This is what I'm getting, right? Somebody probably was lying on you. Someone from the past, you probably cut this person off, whatever. They lied on you to make it seem like the way y'all ended things wasn't the way it was. Like, they never told the truth. But the way you move is going to show this person is a liar. And people around them are going to see that they're a liar. Why? Because they're not going to have no facts. Everybody's going to see that they make shit up. Everybody's going to see that they're a liar. Ew. Yuck. This person is really yuck. It's giving power one energy, but in a way, not really. Like, this person is giving, like, I'm still getting, like, an obsessive energy. I can't explain the personality of this person. I just know this person comes off a little off. Even when you were cool with this person. You know? They're just a little off. And it's like, even though they're going to be exposed for lying, they're going to feel some type of way. Like, what the fuck? How do you feel some type of way and you're the liar? Like, make it make sense. People are so weird out here. Urgent messages from my how-tos. What do they need to know right now, Spirit? Bad reputation. She's... Look. It's giving... This person is really vindictive and weird. Like, every time I look at the people on these cards, it gives me a vibe like this person could be, like, super obsessed with you, super... Like, it's just giving power one energy a little bit, y'all. Y'all gotta go back and listen. And this is a little bit different, but it's the same. Like, what's up with people? Are your messages from my power too? Version. Oh my God, I can't make this up, bro. Grudge holder. Listen to power one, because this person could be spiritual. And they be trying to, because when I looked at this card, I was getting, I put a spell on you and now you're mine with that song. But it's like, you're not theirs because their spells don't work. Like, this person's delusional. They be feeling like they that girl or they that guy when it comes to spell work. Like, no, you're really booty cheeks. Like, none of your spells hit. And you look stupid. They be looking just like this at their dry ass candles trying to manifest stuff. Like, please. Please. You know, people get on my nerves with that. Like, if you're not called to do spiritual work, why y'all be trying to act like y'all just... I know spirituality is a trend now, but it's like, please. Y'all are so funny and hilarious. To real spiritual people, y'all just make us laugh because it's like, what are you actually doing for real? You think your shit hidden. Alright. This person has a grudge on you. They feel like you did something to them. Or they're just mad about something. But it's like, go drink some water. Walk it off. Walk it the fuck off. I feel like they're barking up the wrong territory, though. Because you're a little smart. You're a little... It's like... Pile 1 was different because Pile 1 have openings. They let themselves be open to attacks in the ways. But you're on it a little bit. You're a little bit sharp. So it's like... That's why Spirit's telling you to move in silence, because you are someone that calls stuff out before it even happens. You are intuitively picking up on it like snap of a finger. But they want you this time to play dumb so things can unfold the way it needs to. Because if you speak too soon, people are going to feel like you're defending something that, how you know? You know, they get time to say, oh, no, this person's crazy. I told you. But if you let things unfold and keep being you, keep doing what you're doing, keep connected to Spirit, keep doing your stuff, they're just going to naturally get exposed. Is what I'm seeing. And none of their spells are working, by the way. Not even their personal spells. Like, they don't just put spells on you. They do spells for themselves. I've been getting somebody that tries to do glamour magic. They try to do other type of spells. It doesn't work. You're not even favored by Spirit trying to do some type of spell. It's just going to backfire, babe. Urgent messages from Spirit. Be aware of somebody trying to come in your energy because you have money. Okay? And this message is for my men. If you are a man watching, There's going to be somebody that's trying to come towards you for your money because you're financially stable. Okay, this person could be very beautiful. This person could be very gorgeous. Beautiful eyes, beautiful hair, beautiful body, okay? But don't fall for it. This person just wants your money. Where's your messages from Spirit from my pile too? It's crazy because it's the woman's carotene. I feel like y'all bodies are going to be improving when y'all stop eating that bullshit. I told y'all about eating that bullshit, y'all. You got giving money and you got running. Exercise, move your body. If you're already doing this, this is going to bring you great clarity, great peace, mental clarity. You're going to be looking good, all type of stuff, okay? If you are spiritual, I mean, I feel like if you're watching tarot card readings, you are some type of spiritual. If you're not, then you're kind of delusional because tarot is like on the spiritual side and not religion. No disrespect and no offense. But I feel like if some of you need to give an offering to your ancestors or something, okay, to remove these energies out your space. Like this weirdo. Okay, or it's time for you to give an offering. And give it to like nature. Don't do it in your house. You know, it's time for you to give an offering to Mother Nature, you know, just for life, just for protection, guidance, things like that. Okay. Urgent messages from Spirit. Creeping. You got people watching you. And notice, it's an owl. Owls are the most mysterious bird. I think a lot of occultists use owls because they're weird. Not weird in that way, because I like animals. They're just different. They're a different type of bird. Like their whole head turns around and shit like that. So somebody in your energy could be a little dark watching you. Dark as in their energy. They're a creep. Again, it's something about this person's eyes. This person probably watch you day and night. They don't even get sleep. Like this person's eyes look weird now. Or they could wear glasses or something about their eyes. Like this is how you know who this person is. Or without their glasses, they look weird. They got weird eyes. I advise you to poke them in their eyes. It's like I'm just playing. But this person's definitely watching you. Creeping in your energy. This person could have like a junky, messy house. If you've been to their house before. Or like they need work done around their house. That's how you'll know. They need renovation. Alright. What did I say? My God. What did I say, bro? Steals your ideas. Copies your work. Duplicates. Feeds off of you. Baby, I need y'all to hit my email, right? Hit my email now. And you need to book that return to sender or that evil eye protection. Because this person is just watching you. They're just there. You're not doing nothing about it. You can easily get this person out your energy, though, because they're weak. They're not even a heavy hitter in this magic stuff for real. This person is someone that lights a candle and watches it until it goes down because they don't know. They doubt their work. They doubt their work. They light stuff. They light candles. They think something's going to pop off and it doesn't because they don't do it properly. There's somebody that tries to do everything in their house. Like, they don't do nothing outside. They just do everything in their house. They think that all these energies put together is just something. This is somebody that really thinks they got something going on spiritually. They don't. Because they were never properly initiated. They were never properly learning things. They're always trying to fast their way to the top. Like, I really know people like this. One specific person that just left my life. They always try to rush to the top. Rush. Everything's a rush. Everything is aesthetic. They just want to be seen as this type of person and not really try to put in the work. So it's like this person could easily get out your energy. You just have to like really move in silence, keep going, keep pushing. There's just something here about when you, in the beginning I mentioned nature and how you need to stop eating certain foods, you know, connect more. When you do that, you're going to get more downloads, more vivid dreams. Like Spirit loves you and Spirit be telling you all the tea. Okay? My pal too, you know that. So it's like when you do these things, you're going to amplify your connection. Okay? Yes, you don't have to lift a finger, but if you want to get rid of this person in your energy, if they're annoying, then just get rid of them because you can. You're that spiritually potent, and this person is not. And the fact that you're not removing them is why they keep coming in your energy. They keep stalking you. It's like, but you're so spiritually protected. They're obsessed with watching you, stalking you, doing readings on you. It's actually starting to affect their health because you're spiritually protected, and they do it so much. They do it so much. They're always in your energy. It's affecting their health. It's affecting their appearance. They're not as attractive. Their eyes look ugly. They're starting to look messy. Their house messy. Their surroundings is messy. They're losing friends. They're losing, like, they're really losing. But it's like as they try to spell you, they're trapped in their own spell. Why? Because you're highly, highly protected. But if you want to end all that noise and you don't want to deal with this at all, then you can. It's like Spirit's telling you, what are you waiting for? Urgent message from Spirit. They're telling you, get rid of this person, like, and do it pronto. Oh yeah, pile 2. That's what I got for you. If you like the way I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to pile 3. Pile 3. Starting at 41.25. If you chose vitamin B12. Hold on, y'all. I thought I had to burp, but I didn't. If you chose this one, or pile, or image 3 on my thumbnail, then this pile is for you. We're going to get right into it. We're going to get right into it. Some of y'all could be Hispanic or from somewhere else. Because I was channeling all these other languages before I even started. Hispanic, Canadian. Just have that in your ancestry even. Some of y'all can be wanting to learn Spanish or learn another language, and Spirit's telling you to do so. Especially if you're someone that's thinking about traveling in the future or living in another location. Like, I know I personally, I've always said that since I was little. I don't want to stay in America. And there's nothing against Americans or America. That's just my dream. I want to live somewhere else where I can wake up, pick some damn fruit, go in my river, do what I gotta do, and just be free. So I feel like if that's the lifestyle you want, you need to start learning another language or learning the language of that place, because it might happen sooner than you think. All right? Urgent messages from Spirit. Ancestors and Spirit guides, please tap me into my pile 3's energy. Thank you for your divine light and knowledge always. Ashe. Urgent messages from my pile 3's. You need to stop. You need to spend more time alone, pile 3. You don't need, some of you party too much, you drink too much. There's something you're overindulging. You could do something too much. You could smoke too much, drink too much, you know. Or you're just always going out. You always need a friend. You always need a crowd. You always need... Chill. Spirit's telling you to relax. You don't need someone around you. You don't need validation. I feel like you're going to enter a period where you actually are going to be slowly separating yourself from people. And earlier I was picking up on, you know, leaving the country you're in to another country. So there's something here about that. Like, you need to just, like, things are going to change for you. It might be unexpected, you know? Urgent messages from Spirit for my pile 3's. I'm hearing, no, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yes. I feel like you're going to get blessed with something. You're going to be so proud because I'm hearing, I wish that I can have this moment for life. All right, Spirit, don't make me even cry because I don't have time. There's something here like, you're going to be happy. You're going to be gifted or blessed with something that you always wanted. This could be like something that you always wished for since you were little, like, you know. You're going to have this unexpectedly. And you're going to be very grateful because I'm just picking up on that line. Like, no, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yes. clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But I couldn't do it all alone. So I feel like you're going to have help from spirit. Like, you're going to be very thankful. You're going to be very grateful. You're going to be crying tears of joy. Like, I don't know what this is yet, but you're going to be happy. And now I'm hearing redirection is protection. So maybe you may experience a time of isolation, a time of feeling alone, you know, feeling lonely. Like, if it's not you having to cut people off, people are going to slowly start leaving your life, but it's not a bad thing. Or you're going to feel alone for a period of time, but it's because you're redirecting your life, something like that. Action word to bring turns to seed. You know what I feel like? You're going to be losing friends and stuff like that. You're going to start speaking up for things you believe in. Like, you could have been a go with the flow type of person, but now you're going to be speaking up for things you believe in as far as your beliefs. You know what I mean? Like, say, for instance, you're spiritual and someone you know is religious. You're not going to try to act religious because your friend is religious. You're going to be unapologetically you, and you're not judgmental. So it's okay that she's religious or he's religious, but you're just going to be you. You're defending your beliefs now. You're standing strong on what you believe in. And that's that. Nobody can shift your thinking. Like, it's like before, maybe you try to make yourself small to fit in certain environments, certain crowds. This is why friends and people are going to be leaving you or feeling like more distant from you, because you're going to be unapologetically you. You're not zeroing yourself down for people no more. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get around certain people just because they operate a certain way. You're going to try to match their energy. No. You're going to be you, and you're going to stand tall with it. You're going to stand tall as fuck with it. And there's something here about people are not going to like that. But were they even your friends in the first place if they don't like that? No. And you're going to realize that, like, these wasn't even my friends for real. I had to zero myself down to make these people my friends. And you're going to be realizing, like, why are they even in my life? So it could be you cutting these people off. It could be you making that decision, like, you know what? Now that I've been speaking my shit, popping my shit respectfully, these people are being distant, these people are being weird, I'm going to cut them off. Like, they don't got to be around me. That's how you're going to be coming. And I feel like through this new way, doors are going to open for you. You could be working with a deity right now that opens doors. And if you're not, you need to. Like a crossroad deity or deity that opens doors. Urgent messages from spirits. Urgent messages from spirits. Wow. Playing small. Like, what did I say? Playing small, procrastination. Listen, you're not doing that no more. You ain't doing that no more. If you're doing that, though, you need to stop. Don't play small for nobody. Hold on. I had a massive cough. I ain't want y'all to hear that, y'all. But yeah, if you're playing small for somebody, or if you're playing small for people around you, if you're shy, whatever, don't dim your light. Don't dim your light. Don't do that no more. Okay? Do not play small. Because sometimes you've been playing small around these people and they feel like they're superior over you. And it's not about that. But it's the fact that they feel that way that means that they always had that type of thinking when it came to you. Like, you know what I mean? Because why do you feel superior over me? We're friends. That shouldn't even be in your head. Like, you should be thinking, all right, look at me as an equal. You're my friend, right? But it's because you've been playing small. People don't really know what you're capable of. And now when you start to show people what you're capable of, they feel like, oh, now she's acting like this. She being this. He's acting like this. No, you're just being yourself. So that's the thing. You don't need them around you. I have urgent messages from spirit. Some of y'all could be a Virgo. Virgo moon, Virgo sun, Virgo something. I'm hearing Michael Jackson in my head. You and I don't know. I don't know that song, y'all. I don't know it. I just hear it. Maybe y'all listen to Michael Jackson or y'all like that song. Urgent messages from Spirit. Ooh, the devil. Yeah. You're entering, you got the devil card, but I'm not looking at it as, I'm looking at it as a shadow card, like your shadow self. You're going through a shadow period. It's a purge, it's a release. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to start to realize all your toxic behaviors. Things are going to be first. I said first. And I was going to say up front, but first came out. I don't know why. Things are going to start being evident to you, like things that you need to change, your toxic behaviors. You're going to start to see it like right away. It's like you're going to have this awakening. And for some of you, you may not be able to identify what it is, and it's shadow work. So if you're feeling lonely, if you feel like things are getting a little shaky, you don't know why things is going the way it is, you're just going through a shadow period right now, babe. It's actually really good for you to go through this, because you're purging and releasing, you're opening, you're clearing out for the next chapter, like, you know what I mean? And it's not easy. For some of you, you could be, again, overindulged. You could be having a drinking problem or something, or smoking problem, or you overindulge and overeating something. But you're going to see and recognize it, and you're going to try to change this. You're going to try to change it. Urgent messages from Spirit. Apologies. Urgent messages. Spirit doesn't want you to be sporadic in your choices of what you want to do in this lifetime. If you want to pick something, work on it. Even if you pick 2 things at a time, work on it. But don't keep opening jars and leaving them open, if that makes sense. If you want to work on something in this lifetime, work on it, finish it to the end. Don't keep opening doors halfway and then leaving them open. No, because you're going to end up being too sporadic, too all over the place, too like, it's going to leave you indecisive, and then you're going to end up being a little stagnant because you're going to be stuck. It's like a cycle. You need to break that. If you're going to start to do something, start 1 or 2 projects, try to see it through the end, and then you start something else. Now, if you feel like you could take on more, fine, but make sure you're finishing these goals, because you don't want to end up being this person that just have 1,000 goals, never got reached, because you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. No. If you are going to be here, there, and everywhere, work on it and really, truly try to conquer them. But if not, then, try to zero down on the things you need to accomplish and then slowly go from there. Because you don't want to reach burnout where you just feel like, oh, I give up. No, you're burning yourself out. So it's like Spirit wants you to get more organized. Get yourself a calendar, a little jot down book where you could just write things. You could start to organize things, organize your days, schedule things. You need to departmentalize things. Like, just be a little bit more organized. Other than that, you're good. Urgent messages from Spirit. Yeah. Follow your heart. Follow your heart, y'all. I feel like it's safe to follow your heart. Even if it sounds crazy, you need to follow your heart. Now, I'm not saying if your heart is telling you to rob a bank to go do that. So don't come here and tell me no bullshit. I'm talking about follow your heart in a good way. Follow your heart when it comes to your passions, for the things you want to accomplish in life, for the good things. Okay. Urgent messages from Spirit. Fatigue, exhaustion, all that crap. Spirit don't want you to be overly tired. Like, you do have a lot of responsibility in this lifetime. You do have a lot of things Spirit wants you to accomplish, and you are going to accomplish them. You ain't going to accomplish it in a day or a week, right? So you don't need to overdo it. You don't need to be exhausted to a point you reach like this time where you just don't want to do nothing. That's what happens when you do too much. Spirit just wants you to pace yourself a little bit and sleep. For the love of God, go to sleep. Sleep a little bit. Like, Spirit wants you to rest. And not Not too much, but they just want you to rest and have a good night's sleep sometimes, you know. Don't wake up, because sometimes you wake up on the go automatically, you go to sleep, you have things in your mind. Like, they want you to have a period where you're just like centered, you're grounded, you're not thinking about nothing. At least an hour a day where you're just resting your mind even. Okay, because if you do too much, it's going to lead you to a lack of motivation because you're going to overwork. Urgent messages from spirit. Excuse me. What I say? 5 cups. You're going to be walking away from people. You're going to be forgiving yourself for accepting weirdos in your life. But you're going to be walking away from a lot of things. A lot of things. Some of you are going to find out someone's been unloyal to you. And I know I hate doing readings like this because I don't want to be the one to break it to you. But you may find out like somebody's been playing you and you're going to end up walking away from this person. Urgent messages from spirit. Don't believe the lies. Look me in my eyes. Really scared. You know what's crazy? Even though I told you you're going to be walking away from something, there's something here like don't trust what you hear, even if it's negative. Even if you see like, or you think your partner's doing something, it may be a lie. Because I was just picking up on that song immediately after from Drake. I don't even know that song because it's so old. I forgot the name of it. Where he's basically saying, don't believe the lies. Look me in my eyes. Please don't be scared of me. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that's afraid to be vulnerable, so you don't really know how they're feeling. And you may assume that they're being a certain type of way, but it's not. They're actually going through a lot of stuff internally. This person could have like a lot of, I don't want to say demons, but they could have a lot of, I want to say demons, but I don't want to say it in a bad way. Like, I don't mean like this person be crashing out or acting extra crazy, but this person deals with a lot of stress, a lot of mental I wanted to say this person deals with a lot of mental health issues, if that makes sense. And they don't want you to feel, because they deal with those things, you can't trust them. They're going to try to be vulnerable with you, and they're going to try to not be in that energy just because of you. But this is somebody that does deal with mental health. And you may feel like walking away from this person, but this person may not let you. And not in a negative way, but they might end up being vulnerable with you and letting you know like what's really going on with them. And trigger warning, they might tell you like they wanted to KO themselves before, or they wanted to like not be here anymore. They're going to tell you something that's really heartbreaking. So it may not be what you think it is. Where's your messages for spirit? Let's pull a couple more of you. Where's your messages from the power to read for spirit? When this person tells you what they've been going through, you're going to feel, it's not like you're going to feel a relief, but you're going to feel like, okay, that makes sense. Like it's kind of like a relief. But you're going to know how to move with this person after that. There's something about just moving without fear in life. Try to become more fearless. You know, face your fears a little bit more. Use another deck and we're going to close it out. Urgent messages from spirit for my pal. 3 urgent messages from Spirit. Oh my God, thank you. Into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, and positive. So like I said, like, it may be an illusion, like the way you're feeling about this person could be like, just because the way they're coming off, you may just be reading this person a little bit wrong, okay? You also got shine. Your light irritates their demons. So, remember when I said this person deals with a lot of mental demons? So I feel like sometimes when you come around this person all bubbly or with that good energy, they ask themselves, are they good enough for you? Then they pull away. They feel like your energy is too pure for their energy because they think about I don't want to say that word, but they think about KOing themselves a lot. They think about a lot of negative things, and then sometimes it loops in their brain. They think negative a lot, and it's like when they come around you, you're always positive, and it's like when it says your light irritates their demons, it means it in a way like mentally. It irritates their mental health because sometimes they feel like, or triggers it because they feel like, am I good enough for this person? Am I just gonna like hurt this person? Am I just gonna like waste this person's time? Are they gonna hurt me? Like, this is the thing this person thinks about. You're also being called to like ignore people that's just trying to get a reaction from you. You got clout hungry here. Some people around you just trying to get a reaction, you know what I mean? Says anything, does anything, make shit up and dramatic. Spirit's urging you at this moment to like stay away from people that's trying to like cause problems with you right now. Stay away. Didn't I say y'all could be having some type of addiction or something? Bad habits, drugs, addiction, toxicities. You need to cut it out. Spirit is urging you to cut out some of these bad habits you have. You know? A couple more and then we're going to end this here. All right. You got same shit, different day, and you got rejected. Again, you're about to make a shift in your life. You're cutting people off. You're changing the tone. You're setting the tone too at the same time. And for you who've been going through this, like you feel like your life's on a loop, it's the same thing every day. There's no newness. Spirit is calling you and urging you to make a change within. Make a change. If you don't want to deal with the same things, then you need to make a change. But yeah, Paul 3, that's what I got for you. If you like the way I read, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for all the love, and I'm going to see y'all next time. Bye.